Next question comes from Jill. Jill says, struggling with the amount of and detail level of the content I'm adding to the membership site. I'm caught between overwhelming people and leaving out information they need to be successful. How do you know where to draw the line? P.S. Finally have a few hours a week to get back on it. Okay, so here's the number one. Okay, let me think how to word this. There's a couple issues here. All right, this isn't really what content should be free. It's how not to overwhelm people. Okay, so basically whatever you can do, I would say your audience can do 10 times less of that. So you're way overestimating what your people can do, right? Like if you say, like for me, I promise you, if I had an idea for a business today, I could, it's what is today? Say Monday, I could launch it by Wednesday. Guarantee it. I actually have an idea for a business, but I'm not going to do it right now because my team's about to kill me anyway because I'm doing too much. But like I have an idea and I know when we're ready to do it, that I will have the website, the sales page, the product page, everything will be completely ready for launch, and there'll be a little bit of coming soon to it, right? Now, that's not what new people can do in the membership. You know what new people can do? Takes about the first month to figure out your idea. You know, that's about 10% of the process, right? And I have to think way farther back than I ever think I do. When I go to a football field and I'm going to teach a kid how to tackle, I know how to tackle. I can tackle people. I used to tackle people. I used to teach people how to tackle people for a living, right? But you know what that kid can't do? That kid can't stop. He can't run toward the person and even stop to get ready to tackle the person yet. I got to teach him how to break down first, right? And if I go back one step before that, he doesn't even know the angle or where he's supposed to go. So I got to teach him that, right? You and I in our fields, all of us have the curse of knowledge. The things that are easy to us, we don't realize we're 10,000 hours of our life learning how to do. It's just we are the moment, we are the present of what took 10,000 hours to become. Okay? And you have to go. If you break up your course into 5 parts, I would bet each of those 5 parts probably has 5 parts you should break down to. And you should never worry about making it too easy, right? The simplest thing can overwhelm somebody. Like how many times have you stopped and asked somebody for directions? Well, before GPS, how many times you stopped and asked for directions and someone said, go down about 2 miles, turn left at the church, turn right on Weber Road, and then it's the third house on the left. And by the time you make the first left turn, you're like, holy crap, I'm lost again, right? Like now imagine telling people what you actually do, like for a living. Like it took me 2-3 years of teaching memberships before I figured out how to make it easy enough so that someone could actually start a membership. Then it took 2 more years to find a platform like Kajabi to actually make it easy enough for people to get it done, right? So you just keep breaking it down. I would go in your membership content. I would always say I would always assume your process is too complicated. I think mine's too complicated even now. There's still things we could do to make it less complicated, even though we just redid it back, a few months ago. And just keep chunking it down, That's why, here's what's funny. People will lay out this 50 page. I could probably sell the Flipped Lifestyle Blueprint on phase 1 and 2 only. I could probably keep 6 months of retention on just phase 1 and 2. I guarantee it. It's that hard. Like some people, it takes 3 months to get their idea ready. And then it takes another 3 months to even figure out what kind of content they're going to create. So like we could easily break it down and just sell that as a tier if we wanted to make, because some people are slow, some people are fast, some people are obsessed, some people are dabbling, and there's all kinds of room in it, right? So let me sum this up. I wouldn't worry about it. I just launch it, because until people interact with it, you're not going to know how far advanced you are for them. And you're not going to know until someone emails you and says, this is too complicated, I can't follow it. You're not going to know to go and break it into smaller parts. Okay. So the moral of the story is get it out there, get it done. This is not something you should ever think about again from this moment forward. There is no line. There is only what Jill knows and what Jill's going to teach. And as soon as Jill believes that it would take Jill a couple months to do this, launch it. Get someone in it. Let them break it. And then put it back together better. That's how you overcome this thing. Just don't even worry about it. Quit trying to draw the line. You can't guess the line. until someone runs the race, right? Let them run the race. You made a race up. Let them do it. And then you can figure out where the line should be. Okay. Next question comes from Justin. What's up, Justin? What's going on, man? Oh, no, this is not a question. This is a success story. Weird success. I had someone sign up for a paid YouTube channel consult, which is not my niche. Okay. How did they sign up? Were you offering that somewhere? Or you were just like, ask me anything and just see what happened? That's awesome. I love random money. There's nothing better than random money. All right. Another success story coming from Ariel. Ariel, he says, success story, opened up a new call only tier and added 7 new members. I'm up to 12 members now. Woo. Now, I remember a member caller to give him a standing ovation in the crowd, though, guys, for getting 12 members. Imagine having 12 people to pay every month. But I remember a few of these calls, maybe a couple months ago, the doubt, does anybody really want this? I remember this question. I remember this coming back from you, bro. And I remember like, does anybody really want this? Is this something I could actually sell? Like, I remember these kind of questions, and now you're celebrating the success. Yes, you found 12 people that wanted it. And if you can find 12, you can find 1,200. Right? That's what we're telling everybody. Just get it out there, get it in the world, get some attention and see what happens. And it changes everything. And I got one more win to finish up today's member call for Marty. No members lost this month. Woohoo! Great retention, man. That's amazing going a whole month without a member. Quitting. Also, I'm getting closer to my fitness goals after a pretty serious heart-related health scare. Bro, that is a success story for the ages when it comes to flipped lifestyle, right, guys? Like, let me tell you a little bit Marty's story. Love Marty. Marty came to Flip Your Life Live last year, got to meet in person, just a ball of energy, was just dragging people out of their rooms to go run around Lexington, Kentucky with him. And, awesome dude, man, just an amazing spirit, right? And, also, I love golf. My son loves golf, so we hit it off, and we can talk about golf and things like that. And one thing about what we preach so hard is the balance in your life. I heard an expert the other day talking about how it's BS that you can have work-life balance and blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, no. No, it's not. Like, it's your choices that determine whether you have work-life balance or not, and health balance and things like that. And, Marty is a great example in the Flip Your Life community, not only of someone sticking to it and building a community around what he loves. I mean, he's got a business that he's passionate about, and he's got members paying him to talk about the thing he loves. Like, that's incredible. Right. And it's scalable. Like, he's just got to find more of those people, and his business is growing. And then, also Marty came in the community, and probably because of Flip Your Life Live, but just being in the community, he made friends, and these people in the community who were also pursuing their purpose. He met people in our community that have memberships and businesses, online and off, built around fitness. And that, and as he related to them, Marty, had this health scare, and he decided to make time to fix his health. And if you've seen his before and after pictures, I'm peanut butter and jelly, because that dude is shredded right now, man. Woo! He's shredded. He's looking good on the golf course, man. He's get that real tight Under Armour shirt, like the extra small, you know what I'm saying? So he can flex when he's getting ready to tee off. But it's just it's an amazing example of making choices. And some of you may not know this either. There's an arrow that points up and down in the middle of the Flipped Lifestyle logo. It's also in the middle of the Membership Masters logo. And what that arrow represents to me and Jocelyn is we all have choices, and we do. All of us have a choice. We have a choice what niche to pick. We have a choice when our member calls are going to be. We have a choice what our courses are going to look like. We have a choice whether we're going to be healthy, or whether we're going to be good, or whether we're going to be with our kids, or whether we're going to be at the office. And that's what this business is all about to us, is choices, and giving you choices and making choices that are important to you. Now, and that's what Marty does. Super inspiring guy, super inspiring story. There's a lot of people in here, man. I think of hundreds of people that have been through the program who made those amazing choices. And And that's what it's all about. That's what probably I could probably answer every question in here today with just make a choice. Just make a choice. If you just make a choice today, it'll lead to another choice tomorrow, and that choice is going to help you flip your life. Okay. Hey, y'all, Shane Sams here from the Flip Lifestyle Podcast and fliplifestyle.com. My wife, Jocelyn, and I are former school teachers who figured out how to make our entire living on the internet. And now we help other families do the same. Thank you so much for listening to today's featured online business question from a real member of the Flip Your Life community. I hope that you enjoyed today's show and that it helped you get unstuck and take your next steps in your online business journey. Have you ever had a question about online business, making money online, or becoming an internet entrepreneur? My wife, Jocelyn, and I have helped thousands of people start, build, and grow their own online businesses and create stable, predictable, recurring revenue for their family. We would love to help you and your family too inside of the Flip Your Life community. Each month, we host live members-only Q&As where we help you get unstuck and move closer to your family's dream. We would love to see you on our next Q&A inside of the Flip Your Life community. All you have to do is go to flippedlifestyle.com/free. That's flippedlifestyle.com/FREE. And you can sign up for a 30-day free trial to the Flip Your Life community. That's going to give you access to every single course, every single community forum, and 2 member calls every single month where you can come and ask questions live. That's flippedlifestyle.com/free. Go sign up for your free trial today. That's all I've got today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single episode of the Q&A with S&J. Tell us what you think about today's show in the comments, or go leave us a 5-star review. And tune in every single week for the Flipped Lifestyle Podcast, where we help a real member of the Flip Your Life community one-on-one, and then we air that conversation live for everyone to hear. Remember, all you need is 100 people to pay you $50 a month to make $5,000 a month. That's $60,000 a year. That's enough money to flip your life and change your family future. Until next time, get out there, take action, and do whatever it takes to flip your life. We'll see you then.